All right, we're talking top talkers this morning. My panel, Steve Lloyd from the Team 1200. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We have Stu, Stuntman Stu from Majic 100. Gave away $10,000 yesterday morning. Congratulations on that with Beat the Bank.
Oh, she was a great winner too.
Yeah.
Getting married soon, so it's
using the 10 grand for that. I like it. And Annette Goerner from this very program at our news desk. And we had a good talk about this morning, Annette. Let's. I hope we have the picture to show here of on the cover of the Globe and Mail of figure skater.
I can recreate it for you.
Yeah, don't recreate it. Don't recreate it. No. It's an unfortunate shot there, and we want to ask the question: why did they use this shot, and is it a problem? This photo, is that a problem for you?
For me, I think people tend to overreact to things like this. You know, Olympic diving. You ever watch that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like we haven't seen things like this before. I don't think there was any malice by the editor, whoever made that decision to do it. But I'm not surprised. You know that people do react to it.
Caitlin Osmond, the skater in the picture, not having a big issue with it. Stu, what do you think?
Of course not, because she's on the front page of the Globe and Mail and everybody's talking about her. I think the Globe and Mail knew exactly what they were doing. Let's put a controversial picture on the front page of our paper, and let's get everybody talking about it. Case in point, 24 hours later, we're still talking about it. That's probably like $1 million of free advertising. It's not just here that's talking about it. Everybody's chatting about it across the country. I say good on them for if that's the direction they're going in. If you want to throw something out there, you better be ready to take the bad publicity that goes with it.
Do you think that would make you buy a paper, just hearing about the Globe and Mail? Like, do you think that if Stu's theory is correct?
No, look, but I think he's got a good point. That picture, the Globe and Mail ended up on my desk yesterday morning, and I'm not going to lie, my reaction was, I did look at the picture.
You've figure skated before.
I was a former figure skater. I know what she's doing in that picture. That was a spin with her leg up. That is a very tough move. So artistically and athletically, what she's doing is a very tough thing. However, I logged onto the Globe and Mail this morning where you can see that picture, and they show you other options of some of the other photos that were taken of her at the competition. And there are some other beautiful pictures of her that show her artistic ability, show her athletic ability. So I question why that photo, because the focal point for me at that photo is not the most flattering.
It's not a flattering shot.
No.
I mean, she's got a great look on her face. She's having fun. I think that, that could be the argument. But seeing that there are options, there are other options, Steve, does that change your mind at all, or is
No, you know what? Maybe you're asking the wrong person. I'm kind of numb to it because in covering sports, I cover women's sports and all kinds of sports over the years, and sometimes in live action shots, you're gonna see things or almost see things, right? In this case, right? To me, it's not as big a deal for me, but you know, I might be in the minority on that.
It almost seems like, you know, how controversial can we get, and how quickly can we get talk? And it doesn't matter if it's the Globe and Mail or if it's a company, if it's a dating site that is, you know, going after certain people. There's always these companies that are looking for their 10 seconds of fame, and it's the most controversial gets talk all the time.
So now it's all about creating a buzz, is what I think you're saying. So even I know they say all press is good press. Is that really true? Like, is that what we do now? We tweet people and try and upset them to get them to talk about it and therefore sell papers?
Well, we know who this figure skater is now. We're talking about the Globe and Mail, one of our national papers now.
Yes.
As Stuntman Stu says, yeah, we are talking about it. It's an issue. So yeah, in a lot of cases, any press sometimes is good press because it gets people, it gets the buzz, it gets it going. And I would tend to agree that sometimes maybe we do just overanalyze stuff and we take it and we kind of put it out there. And is it that big of a deal? Probably not. But did some people take it as offensive? Yeah. And that created a few, you know, tweets out there, and boom, Twitter just took over, and that generated this to where we are today.
They're going to forget about it, though. People have a short memory.
By 6 o'clock.
And ask Steve Lloyd. He'll tell you the NHL lockout. I'm never going to see. People said I'm never going to go see hockey again.
Well, we knew that wasn't true.
So people forget.
Yeah. So but you're saying that Globe and Mail stays in my mind. Like when I hear about bad press, any press is good press, I always wonder if that actually translates to sales. How can this, you know, they make this decision to go ahead if they did that, if, you know.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go out and buy the Globe and Mail after hearing about this. I would go to wherever newspapers are sold, and I would look at it and go, oh, okay. Doesn't mean I'm going to pick it up and buy it.
Right, so why do it? If
because
you're saying
it's getting
they intended
talk.
to.
It's getting talk.
Okay. That's interesting.
Wow.
It's also going to generate people to go to their website. There are other options to see the picture. If you don't buy the Globe and Mail, but you've heard about this picture, you want to see it, it's going to generate people to go to their website and look at it.
So that's it. The clicks actually, so for the internet specifically, this actually does work.
Exactly.
Well, it's case by case, so whether or not you're going to be offended by something like that or not. Like, for example, yesterday I did a 2.5-hour sports show, didn't bring it up.
Right.
And I got 0 emails on it, and nobody called about it.
For me, I looked at the picture and I didn't really think anything of it until I heard about people getting upset about it. Like, I just looked at it as a figure skater. That's what they do. Like, and I think it's where your mindset is, and if you're looking for a reason.
But it's also, when I heard about it yesterday morning, I saw another broadcaster out of Toronto tweet about it, and she went after the Globe and Mail, said that picture is completely inappropriate. When I saw the picture, so now somebody has told me it's inappropriate.
Before you saw it.
Yeah. So now I look at the picture and I go, just like you. Okay. Like, there wasn't anything that jumped out at me and went, that's wrong.
Has anybody from the sport come out against it? The picture? Like, those are the people you need to ask.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, the actual figure skater herself has no problem with it.
She has no problem with
There
it.
you go.
Does anybody in figure skating have a problem with it? They realize it's part of the sport. To me, that's what you ask.
So it's nice to get, as a figure skater, to get profile like this nationally speaking.
of course.
Right? And so there it is. I mean, maybe she's just happy and isn't going to sort of rock the boat. All right. Thank you to my panel, Steve Lloyd, feel better. Stuntman Stu from Magic 100, and of course, Annette Goerner as well.